note down each and every point, it will take some time. Okay, and maybe you may not write properly also. So that's what I will do is I will do record this session. Okay, and I'll share it to all of you. Once you go home, okay, just play it one or twice and simulate each and everything. Okay, because we need to create flat files also. Okay, the flat files creation is you need to have some kind of good knowledge in Excel also. Okay, so if you don't know how to prepare flat file, then it will be a problem. Okay, so then better to provide the recording and the session. Okay, okay, let us start. Okay, don't make noise. Huh? Let us see here. Okay, so let's go ahead. So project means you can enter anything. Okay, it's just text field, but I want to enter here with my company code combination. Okay, my company code example DTSL. Okay, example F5 module. Just click on create button. Okay, description is here, financial accounting. Okay, then it will ask you the sub project. Sub project means here I told you. Okay, you can enter more sub modules. Example in F5. Okay, a accounts payable come. When I would like to first upload vendor master card, then I'll show you where customer master card, asset master card, GL master card. With all the master card we have in F5, right? So I will show you how to perform all these things. Okay, now let us see sub module accounts payable. Press enter it. Then automatically it will go down. So vendor master record. Are you going to upload? Are you going to change? LSNW not only for uploading the thousands records. So even 1000 records, I want to make some changes. Example, after uploading 1000 records, example, I would like to change the reconciliation accounts, or I would like to change the payment terms for 1000 records in single shot. So how can you do it manually? It's not possible. Through LSNW it's possible. So in that case, change transaction code. But now uploading, right? So then I would like to first to render master record create or upload. Okay, upload. Okay, and maybe you can enter the exact object means what is the transaction code you are going to use XK01. Okay, XK01 is the vendor master card create transaction code to create vendor master card. So you can just note down here create vendor master card or upload vendor master records. Press enter it. Like this you need to enter first module, submodule and object. So then tomorrow it will be very easy for me to create to find out how many LSN of these objects have been created under accounts payable also. Clear? Okay, so execute it. All the steps will be displayed it. Okay, we don't require all the steps. Okay, based on the method you choose, okay, system will select automatically the steps. Understand, right? So yeah, I want you to remember all the steps. Not all the steps, there are 14 steps are mandatory important steps. I'll show you what are the 14 steps. I want you to remember it. First I will tell you the easy manner to remember it, then you can do practice one or twice, it will be in your mind very easily. Okay, I'll make you to keep it in mind for long term. So first step, see, sometimes, okay, before going to start I wanted you introduce the symbols also. Okay, before executing user menu means what, there are 70 steps are there, right? If you want to choose any selective steps you can choose it, and you can, if you don't want to, okay, so you will leave it. You don't know if you what are the steps you are supposed to perform it, leave it. Okay, don't do anything. Numbering on, numbering off button. Okay, if you numbering on, numbering off button, so options will be available. So if it is in display mode, no, when you execute it, each and every time I need to click on each and every step. So in case my LSN, if it is my change mode, entire LSN of all the steps will be change mode. If in display mode, each and every time I need to execute, click on button, change button like this. Okay, so make sure it is in change mode. Okay, entire LSN of the steps will be in change mode. Object overview, I will cover this one in the third step. Okay, third step I will cover this object overview. Action log, what is the action log? You know, here it will be updated, day to time, okay, everything. This action log will be updated here. Okay, so let us start. First step is maintain object attributes. I want you to remember it also. I'll after this class I'll show you how to remember it. Okay, so my suggestion is for you here, understand what I am doing in each and every activity. Each and every activity I need to perform few things, right? So what kind of attributes I am specifying, just observe it here. First step is maintain object attributes. Okay, in this step I am going to specify the method which one I am going to use it. Tomorrow interview pointer will ask you, can you please note if you want, what are the methods we have available in LSNW? What are the methods available in LSNW. Okay, note down. There are four types. First one is standard batch slash direct input method. Standard batch slash direct input method. Second one is batch input recording method. You can see the radio buttons, no? See, you can note as it is whatever it is here. Standard batch slash direct input method. Okay. Next one is batch input recording method. Third one is BAPI. Okay. Fourth one is IDOC. BAPI. Okay, business objective within bracket lo BAPI you can note down. Okay. Third one is IDOC. Okay, IDOC. Okay. These are the four options are available. Okay, for you. Okay, understand. But last two options are you can put base bracket and note down are technical function, technical objects. Okay, we no need to touch these objects. Without technical consultant, ABAP consultant also we can upload master record, transaction records. I'll show you how to do it. The last two objects are technical objects. You no need to touch at all. Okay, we will not do it at all. It's not required. We will never do it. I never done on these objects. Without touching these options, so we could upload number of master records and transaction can be stable system. Even ABAPers also may not know these two things. Understand? So not required at all. Okay, you just say what are the options you worked on that. You can say standard direct input method and batch input method. Okay, first two options functional objects. First two objects are functional objects. Okay, if you want to put bracket, put arrow mark and no node. For standard direct input method is the best method. Maybe separate node. Standard batch input direct method. Separate paragraph or separate put separate paragraph and note on. Standard batch as direct input method. This is the suitable method. This is the best method to upload transactional data. This is the best method this is the best method, okay, to upload transactional data. Next one, batch input directory method. Okay, this is the batch input recording. Batch input recording. Okay, you already note down 4 point threads. I'm just giving those options in more detail. Okay, next batch input recording. This is the suitable module for this is the suitable component. This is suitable method. This is the suitable method for uploading any kind of master records. Any kind of master records. Okay, these two of the functional consultants will work on these two objects without any ABAP help. There is no any involvement from ABAP side. Okay, no coding, no like this. Okay, without ABAP help we can do it. I'll show you how to do it. Today I will cover the batch input recording method. Tomorrow I'll show you transaction data uploading through direct input batch method. Understand that? Okay, clear? Then enough. Okay, so that's what we need to know. This is the way some kind of question will. Okay, if you say LSNW, they will ask you, have you involved in any control activities? You will say yes. Can you please tell me what is the tool? You say LSNW. So have you worked in LSNW? You will say yes. So can you please tell me what are the options are available? You say all these four options. They may ask you differences. Okay, I'll show you what are the differences. Then they may ask you what are the steps are required to perform the complete LSNW successfully. These kind of questions you may have to face. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. No need to know. Let's see here. Since I'm uploading master records, I am going to choose batch input recording method. Okay, you need to first to record the object and set on flat file. Okay, format. Then you have to map here the recording option. Okay, now let's go here. Okay, let's go here. Then keep the click on create button. It is asking recording, just a text field, you can enter anything. So object name is vendor underscore upload, is my object name. Description is here, vendor masters upload. Okay, username comes by default. Okay, press enter it. It is asking with reference to which transaction code you are going to upgrade the master recording. So by what is the basic knowledge to understand this LSW is, if you know how to create vendor master record, that is enough. Okay, that is enough. No need to have something different. Okay, basic knowledge is how to create master record manually. If you are aware of that, okay, this is enough. Okay, no need to do any other things. I will show you what to do. Okay, na? Okay, what are the transaction code going to use it? Okay, one second. Okay, see what are the transaction code you are going to use? Okay, XK01. So enter XK01. For example, I am going to upload GeoMaster record. Then what to do? FS00. You are going to create asset data. A01. Okay, but there is separate transaction code is there. Okay, whatever it is, you know, right? That is enough. Okay. Now GeoMaster record FS00. That's what I am telling you. Observe here very carefully. If you know how to upload vendor master card, it's very easy to do it for repeat the same thing for vendors, customers, GLs, or any object. Okay, you can do it. Not only for master record, transaction records. LSW will also allow you to do even some configuration activities also. Okay, I'll tell you what is configuration activities. Example, I need to maintain the some kind of number ranges. Okay, I need to maintain some different, right? I don't want to maintain one by one manually. Example, I'll show you. Okay, example, if you see in the example, this is my company code now. I need to maintain number ranges here, right? There are in Excel sheet there are hundreds of number ranges are there. What I need to do, each and every time I need to click here maintain, no? It will take some time. Then what I can do, I can create LSW for this transaction code. Same way how you do it manually. Record it. Whatever fields you enter, where you enter the data, no, those fields will be enabled. Those are the source fields. Take those source fields, put it in the Excel sheet, and put the values of 1000 records, what are 1000 number of entries. Just upload the file into SAP system. In single minute, okay, all the number range will be maintained in the system. So that's what. Because we recently I have done a so far I was thinking only it is done for Mastercard transaction card. No, not only for Mastercard transaction cards, even any kind of objects can be used. CO Mastercard also it is possible to upload it. Cost centers, cost elements, everything. Okay. So understand, right? I'm just telling the limitations. Don't think it is only Mastercard transaction card because it has a lot of scope. Okay, to do anything. Okay, so forget about this. But understand how it works. So basic knowledge is how to do it manually. If you know, that is enough. No need to do any other things. So you know very well how to create vendor master card set. So just enter your transaction code, press enter it. Now recording is going to be done. So what is the company code? You have example DTSL. Okay, when I enter company code, that field is enabled. There are two types of vendor master number ranges, right? One is internal, another one is external. Internal means you just specify the account number, company code, go ahead. System automatically will allocate numbers. Whereas external, the system will you have to enter, no? Here you have to enter it. In that case, the vendor master card also will be the source field. In this case, I am following internal number ranges. Don't specify any group. You simply specify here your vendor master card group. Okay, this is my master. This is my account group. You know very well how to create it. Go as it is, how you create generally. Okay, press enter it. If you are creating with purchasing information, enter purchasing organization also. But you don't know at this moment, all the purchasing organization, leave it. Okay, example title, company, you want to specify company, all this you can specify, others leave it. What is the name? Example, I want to create one test vendor, no? Testing purpose, right? To recording purpose. I want to create here test vendor, or maybe you can create the actual vendor only. See, you have collected the inputs from the business team, right? Thousands of records are there, right? Take one sample record, create one master record with that same master record manually, and recording will be done. Why you need to create test data? No need to create it. Okay, take the data from the Excel file, whatever you have received from the business team. Okay, now here I am entering dummy data. Okay, example, or if you want to enter, you can enter it also. BPC Limited is my vendor. Okay, example, search term is you want to maintain search term. Of course, you want to maintain it. Street, where it is. Okay, Park Street. Okay, next, what it is, city, Bangalore. Next, postal code. Okay, next, if you want to maintain any mandatory fields, you can maintain it. Okay, already Excel, already you have collected the information. In case if you don't have information and business team has asked you, boss, please provide me the template. In which template I need to provide you details, means you create one LSNW with minimum fields. Minimum fields, these are all the minimum fields. Okay, if he has asked any specific fields, no problem. We can go and add it any additional fields also. I will show you how to add additional fields after you have done the recording. Okay. First, to create maximum fields. Maximum fields means what are the minimum fields you require to create LSNW. Create with that. Okay. Example: country IN. Okay. Region is example Karnataka, and language is English. Whatever fields I am feeding, those fields will be the source fields to bring the data into SAP systems. Okay. Now press enter it. Are you going to maintain the customer vendor relationship? Yes. Okay, yes, because sometimes my vendor is having, my vendor is customer also. In that case, what to do? Okay, for this PPC, if there is any customer code, you map that customer code. Okay, for others not required. Just keep this field blank in the for the other customers. Okay, example, just for mapping point of view, I am going to enter this relation. This is actually another vendor. This dummy record, no, you have to create this BPC. Okay, like this. In case trading button is there, enter trading button. Otherwise, leave it. Okay, now enough. Press enter it. What it says, boss, this is BPC, this is Surya Construction, both are different. Just example, go ahead. Okay, just for I want the field to be enabled. That's what I'm doing. Now I want to enter the vendor master bank details. For example, BPC is my vendor. Okay, he's having 3-4 bank accounts are there. So I need to fill up the bank accounts. Or else you can keep this field blank and go ahead also, no problem. Okay. Any alternate account number pages, you can specify it. Press enter it. Reconciliation account. Reconciliation account means you already created reconciliation account for this vendor, no? So choose here reconciliation accounts. What is the sort key for vendors? 0, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, if you don't know, you can select it. I want to enter posting date, not vendor code vendor. Okay, posting date. Okay, posting date wise, I want to filter the documents as a posting date wise sorting. Next, if there is an interest calculation, okay, enter it. Otherwise, leave it blank. Press enter. Payment terms 0001. Okay, minimum. Okay, immediate payment. Okay, so check double invoice check box. Payment method C. These are the minimum fields I require to create a vendor master card. Right? Generally, this is the way you have created so far all the master card. No? Same way you create it. Then simply save it. Nothing. This is the background knowledge you have to have before going to learn the LSNW. If you want to enter it. I have entered minimum fields. If you want to enter VAT number, okay, next you want to enter the interest indicator, all this you can enter it. Okay, that's up to you, VAT number, all these things. Okay, PAN number also you can enter. Maybe in case if I forgot, I want to enter all 1000 master records, VAT number separately. You may have to create one more LSNW. Forgot to enter PAN numbers, you can create LSNW. You forgot to enter without dash codes, you can create one more LSNW. Understand, right? Like this you can create it. So now, not only for creation, okay, what I'm trying to say is change also you can do it. Okay, save it. After you save it, don't forget, see, after you save it, okay, just click on the default all button. Whenever you click on the default all button, whatever fields you have activated now, those fields will be enabled like this. These are the source fields which carries the data into system. Okay, if you don't get these fields, you can't create the flat files. Okay, just to make sure that. No, voice is perfect. Just check it. Aishwarya. Guys, you can hear me, right? Ganesh, Kirti. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So enable it. Later save it. Okay, don't save it without clicking on default value button. Okay, when you click on default value, then only this option will be available. Okay, go back. Okay, once again go back. Whatever record you have done, right, the recording you have to map to your LSNW. Since there is only one option, by default does come. If you have more than one recording, system will give you the options which recording you want to map to your LSNW. Okay, clear? Then save it. Okay, after you save and go back, see, based on this method, how many steps required for this LSW, system will take automatically. Whereas in the first step, when you come into the system, 70 steps are there, right? Okay, so now 30 steps. In case if you choose the another method, 30 steps are sufficient. That is standard arrangement method. No, if you choose that one, 30 steps are sufficient. So in master recording, we are going to recording method. So that's why 40 steps are required. First, once step is over, okay, the log will be created here. Okay, the log will be created here. Automatically, it will move to second step. First step is over, automatically it will move to second step. First step, what you have done? Just summary. In this step, I have chosen the real method. Okay, after whether it's direct input method or standard recording method. I have specified it. Second thing is source structure. Source structure means it's one kind of bridge to which I need to maintain the source fields. Let me go and show you how to create the source fields. Structure. Keep the cursor here. Click on the create button. One kind of structure, it bridge. Okay, what is the structure name I want to create here is xk. Anything you enter it. xk01 underscore. Okay, create or upload. Description is here. Render master records upload. Plus enter it. Okay, then save it. That's it. Only second step contains only the structure. Go back. See, once first step is over, so it move to second step. Once second step is over, it move to third step. Here log also will be created. Okay, done. Before going, okay, now what is the third step? Maintain source fields. Source fields means what? The fields which brings the data, the fields which bring the data into SAP systems. Understand, right? So what are the fields? Company code, vendor, what are the fields you enable during the creation? So those are the source fields. So if you know, okay, if you want to enter it, just click here, keep the cursor here. You can click one by one like this. Example, okay. Example, BUKRS company code. How do you know BUKRS? Go to the vendor master record, put the cursor and see what it is. Okay, na? One second. Hello. See here. Once first see non-SAP. Yeah, I will tell you non-SAP, not non-SAP. I will tell you what it is exactly. Okay. So you need to create vendor master records, right? Okay. So once you go to SAP system XK01, there are fields one by one. To what are the fields you are going to touch? Those fields. How do you get the field names? For example, vendor master creation. Okay, vendor master creation screen XK01. Okay, this is the tree screen you have taken as a base. Na? Go here, right click. Example. Okay, see here what I'm going to do. This is not the way I'm going to do. Click here, take the BUKRS field name and take the characteristic and numerical length, all these things. It is very difficult to maintain the fields like this to identify the code, okay, name, this thing, right? I'm going to tell you this shortcut key. I'm just telling all the ways available in the system. Then I'll tell you the best way, okay, to go ahead. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, don't do like this. Okay, this is stupid work. Okay, manually no one will do it. If not, you can do like this. Example. So company code length is 4 digits. So characteristics like this, you need to maintain it one by one. Or if you want to maintain more than one field at a time, keep the cursor here, and there is a click option. You can click like this also. Like this. See, like this, you can specify it. Okay, this is also okay. Useless work. Okay, go back. What I wanted to do here is I don't want to do it manually like this. Okay, I want to tell you the shortcut key, how to copy all the fields whatever I want, whatever I have recorded. Okay, very easy. Now go to object overview button. I told you no, object overview will be covered in the third step. Now go to object overview. Okay, in this object overview there are options, list option, table options. Okay, then click on the table mode. Table mode means it will come like this. I told you in the material. Okay, click on table mode. Once you click on table mode, it looks like this. What I want you to do is convert this file into copy the download the data into Excel. Download the data into Excel like this. All the there are source fields. Whatever fields I have enabled, these are the fields. Now convert the data into Excel. Okay, spreadsheet. Go here. Okay, give the file path wherever you want to save it. Example, I would like to save on desktop. The file name I want to give here xk01. Okay, just for random master creation. Okay, click on save as. See the file path I have given, file name, everything. Click on save button. Then minimize the SAP screen. So minimize the SAP screen and go and open the Excel file. Then I told you very clearly, delete all the rows including T code also. Up to T code. Delete all the rows up to T code. Like this you delete it. Okay. Don't do anything. Simply save this file. Okay. Don't make any changes. Simply save the file like this and close it. And close it. Okay. Close it. Now open SAP screen. Go to LSW screen once again. Okay. Select back arrow 2 times. Okay. Select back arrow 2 times. Then already you have selected in third step, right? Execute it. Okay, instead of creating manually, instead of creating mass maintenance, I want you to copy the fields from the desktop. Go to source fields and copy the fields. Then upload, right? Upload a copy from another object or what it is. I want to upload. Okay, select like this and choose this button like this. Okay, where is the file? xk01. Double click on this. See how easy it is. Otherwise, it is very difficult not to choose the fields length, characteristics, numerical, character, data, and length. See, this is the one of the easiest way to do it. Okay, then simply save it. Any doubt how to maintain the fields? Very simple. Okay, I will share the document. Don't worry. Yeah? See this. See, I am going to pour recording. You have to listen this recording. You have to play it multiple times, and you have to do for all vendors, customers, GLs, everything. Okay, I am going to provide pin to pin documentation. Okay. What are all the codes left in the? Okay, I'll show you. See, first step is over. So third step is also over, right? Automatically move to third step. If you want to know how to do it once again, very simple. First to go to second object. When you once the move to third step, go to second object. Okay. Then select the object overview. Click on the table. Then download the data. Okay. After you download the data, what did I say? Delete all the rows and make it only simple like this. Okay. Then close this file. Come to LSW. Select back arrow twice. Okay, go here and keep the cursor here, and from menu source copy fields, then upload and choose the fields. Then after you choose, okay, it will be like this. Okay, it will be like this. All the fields will be uploaded like this. Okay, na? If you want to edit anything, no, just keep the cursor here, click on master maintenance, then you can change edit. In your position if you want to change it, okay, or if you want to do any description, see name, okay, you want to change it like this, you can do it. Okay, na? Just select back arrow and save it. Once you saved it, it will move to the next step. So first step I specified the object type. Second step I specified the structure. For the same structure I specified the fields in third step. Now what to do? I need to give the relationship between the source fields and the recording. See recording name, that's what I have given separate name. Recording name is vendor upload. Okay. The structure name I have given here xk01. See the different names I have given now. In the fourth step, I am going to give the link. I am going to establish the link between the recording and the standard, the source fields. Okay, see here, execute it. See, it's like this initially. If you want to give the relationship, click on relationship. This is my recording. This is my source field. Means these are the fields which carries the data into SAP system, and go and put the data into these fields, recording fields. See, this is recording name. This is my source structure name, where to which I assign my fields. Then simply save it. Okay. By default it is already assigned. In case it is not assigned, no, it is like this. Then you can click a relationship button and save it. Then go back. Okay. Fifth step, fourth step is also completed. Okay, first step recording, second step structure, third step source fields, fourth step structure, first step, third step is going to be establish link, go establish the link. Next fifth step, right? Okay, fifth step means where you can specify the rules. Okay, rules means conversion rules. What is conversion rules means? Okay, for example, I'm going to put the data in flat file, text file, Excel format. So the same when I am uploading the SAP system, okay, this field should come and sit in this field. Like this field to field mapping, I'm going to show here. Okay, so execute it. Execute it. See, now I need to give the source. There are all the fields. I need to give the source. This is a recording name. See, this is recording fields. There are all recording fields. What is the source to feed this data? I need to assign like this one by one. Example, see, keep the cursor here. Company code ki, what are the fields I am going to put in the structure in the plot file? That data should come and transfer as it is. The transfer rule is move. Move means what? As it is will come and move it. Or if you want to give any conversion rules, no, there are some rules are available here. What is rule? Initial. Initial means blank. Constant means as it is the whatever. If I specified here company 1000, in the source file you are going to upload a record for 2000. However, you are going to give the however you given the company 2000 in the flat file. Once the record is loaded in the SAP system, that will go and sit in the to the company 1000 only. Because I have given constant values. Okay, no one will maintain it. If you want, you can specify it. Why it is required means I am telling you the rules. Where I have used this concept. We have uploaded the transaction records into SAP system. We have uploaded the transaction record into SAP system. The posting date 31st March. 31st March. By default, the system will take 12th period, right? 31st March 2016-17 means system will take 12th period. But I want to post the transaction 15th period. Okay, whatever price I'm going to post with 31st, I want the system to load it to the 15th period. But as per the posting date, the system will pick up automatically, right? This is the third period. Then what we have done here is we have given constant rule. Constant rule means what? Constant value 15th only. Okay, however it is, data is coming into the system, it will not go and sit into the 12th period. It will go to 15th. Such rules, if there are any business requirement like that, then you can specify it. Otherwise, don't specify any rules here. Okay, as it is, keep it like this. Okay, move only. Move means what? From the source to target. As it is, to move. Move means to field to replicate it. Okay, that's the move concept. Okay, like this you can specify the multiple constant rules. Okay, I don't want you to maintain any constant value here. Let it be there as it is. Okay, here rule. Rule means what? Field to field it will mapping. Okay, whatever data is coming from the structure source field, that will go and sit in the recording field. Okay, like this. Instead of doing one by one like this, if our next field is account group, instead of doing one by one like this account group one by, okay, what we can do is we can go extras and auto field mapping. If you click on this field, it will ask you automatic, it will map to field, it will mapping. Okay, what it says next, third field, vendor name was the source fields and the target field both are same. Okay, perfect. Accept the proposal. Like this one by one you have to accept it, no? Instead of pressing enter, keep press enter. One by manually, keep press enter. Okay, keep on press enter till you get auto field mapping complete. Like this, enter it. Go and check, cross check, see whether it is done properly or not. Yes, each and every field whatever I have provided in the recording, each and every field has been mapped with my source fields. Yeah? Okay, enough, save it. This is the one-time job which is done by consultant. Which is one-time activity done by consultant. Okay. For example, today I have uploaded 1000 records. We gone live. Okay, gone live means we want to implement supporting. Okay, this supporting during the supporting, my business users want to upload 100 records, 100 master records manually. 100 records needs to be loaded, but they don't want to go and create manually each and every record. Okay, they wanted to upload LSNW. They wanted to upload the 100 master record to LSNW through LSNW. Okay, what to do? Okay, user no need to create LSNW again from the beginning. Okay, the same LSNW whatever I created now can be used it. Can simply prepare the file, upload from here. Already structured everything designed by me, one time activity. 1 to 5 steps are one time activity. Okay, 6 step is not required, you can ignore it. Okay, we no need to specify it. Okay, now let me go and use this specify files. Specify from here onwards user activity. From here onwards user activity means that is user friendly. First specify files, assign files. Read data, display read data. Convert data, display convert data. You have to post no, you have to create batch input session. Execute batch input session. See, from here, execute only. Nothing is there. From here, execute only till execute. Okay, but very easy. That to remember also very easy. Okay, I'll show you how to remember by end of this topic. Okay, now you have to prepare the plot files first. You have to prepare the first plot file, then go and upload it. I don't have any plot files, right? Always plot files will be created based on the source fields only. Always the plot file formats are prepared based on the source fields only. These are all the source fields, right? Already I have in Excel sheet, right? I have these fields in Excel sheet now. In case you have LSNW, you don't have any plot file format, then what to do? How to prepare it? You just come to the LSNW, take the third step, okay, and copy all the fields and put in Excel sheet and prepare it. Now I have put in Excel sheet like this. Understand, right? Now how to create plot file? Observe here very carefully. Okay, if you make any mistakes here, you cannot upload data successfully. Observe here very carefully. Double click on the file which you saved on desktop. Okay, insert here two rows, copy all the fields, put it here, right click and paste special and transpose option. So what I am doing, I am going column ni I convert into rows. Okay, if you don't know, one by one keep it, I don't care. Okay, but if you are good at Excel, it will be very fast. Remove this one. What is the next one? Description. I can send like this also. I can send like this, but my user cannot understand what is this English or Japanese. Okay, that's the reason what I want to do is, let me provide them the description file also along with the titles. Right click, paste special, transpose, and this one. Okay, na? Okay, so enter it. Now once you prepare these two rows, you can delete this unwanted fields. I don't want all the fields. Don't delete immediately. After you just prepare this file only in the 7th step. First step itself, if you do it, no, you cannot create the source files. Third step is very difficult for you. Okay, I told you the sequence also how to do it. Then enter like this. So enter. If you want to make it as a separate column, rows, like this, you can create it, and you can put colors if you want. Okay, if you want to put any colors, like this, you put it and do some cosmetic changes like this and send it to the users. Now I am going to play as a user role. Now what consultant has done? Consultant has created one LSNW and prepared the everything, structure, everything, create a plot file. Okay, now I am the user. Now what I will do, Aishwarya, see here, I am not going to connect non-SAP to the system, SAP system. I am the user, I have access to non-SAP system. I will go to non-SAP system, whatever master records I have, right, I will take those details, manually I will put it in the Excel sheet here. Okay, I am not going to connect non-SAP system to SAP system. I am going to take the values from non-SAP system, putting it into this plot file and upload this file into SAP system. That's what I am going to do. Okay, na? Don't think a non-SAP system means some Oracle system will be connected to SAP system to push this master records. Okay, you have to prepare the one kind of plot file. This is called plot file. Okay, I need to convert this into text format and upload into the LSNW through the SAP system. Okay, wait. Now sample purpose, I am going to upload here 5 records. Similarly, you upload thousands of records. Same concept. For 5 records will be finished in 1 minute, 1000 records will be finished in half an hour time. That's it.
Any limit for this?
No limit. No, unlimited. Okay, you can upload any transaction. But more than 5000 records, no, system will create 2 batch input sessions. Okay, if it's more than 5000 records, system will create. How do I know means I have uploaded transaction records into LSNW, into the system through LSNW. No, that time I have observed it. Okay, for more than 5000 records, system will create 2 sessions. 2 sessions with 2 batch input sessions. You need to run 2 separately. Okay, that's it. Very simple. How to see? First question is first vendor master records. Okay, then balances tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow I'll show you how to prepare the balances. Okay, into the system. Today you observe how to upload the master records. Okay, na? Okay, you will get confused. Okay, Firaj. I'll show you. No? Don't worry. So what is your company code? My company code is example. I'll maximize it. Okay. See now it's clear, right? Milind? Okay. Now company code is example DTSL. What is the vendor group? You should be very clear about the vendor groups. Okay. Whether it's vendor domestic vendor or foreign vendor. Okay. You have to know, right? So if you don't know, okay, if you ask SAP consultant, so he will tell you what is the account groups, okay, created for domestic, and maybe users also aware of that one, under which group the vendor master card should be loaded. Okay. Okay. Example here, what is the group I have used? DOMS. The same thing I need to specify it here. The same thing I need to specify it. Whatever keys you are entering here, make sure all are exist in the system. For example, company code doesn't exist means what? It will be a problem, right? So you make a doubt, boss. How the user knows what is the company code you followed in CSA? Understand? So you know what is the company code. You are involved testing. You have done all the testing, everything, right? Then you are doing this activity in the final preparation. So final preparation means what? First to product preparation, okay, then business blueprint phase, then relation phase, then final preparation, then go live. So you are performing here. Okay, you already involved in this project, no? You know what are the elements we are configured, how the system SAP works also. Clear? Then okay, the business team will ask the end users will prepare it and send it to business users will send it to me. Okay, like this. Okay, now let me go on domestic. Name example, for testing purpose I want to enter here. Okay, anything you can enter it. For testing purpose I want to enter here legacy vendor 01, just for namesake. Okay, what is the name? You enter real data, but just title only. Okay, nothing is there. Okay, just sort field example ABC or BBC, whatever you want you can enter it. Next one is example ABC01 example. Next one is home street where it is available. Okay, the Excel sheet who will prepare it. Okay, the format has been provided by consultant. Okay, now I am user. User is filling this all the information and share it to consultants. Okay, or else once he, if in case by user is also trained, no, he can do it on his own. Okay, he has a because I will train them, right, how to use them, like how to use the LSW. So based on that knowledge, okay, they can 1 hour whenever they want to upload any thousands of master cards in the supporting time. Supporting time they will do it. Implementation time I will perform it as a consultant. I will perform it. Okay, the file will be prepared by end users. The values are provided by end users, Pushpita. Okay, understand. The plot file format has been prepared by consultant. Now, what is the street here? Street is example Marathahalli. Okay, city Bangalore. Okay, postal code. Okay, like this. Country India. Country India. Regional code 10 or 20 or 30 we have, right? Like this, you need to enter it. Next one is language English. Okay, customer means in case my vendor is customer also. Then customer code you have, right? That SAP. Whatever code you have exist in SAP system, that can be entered here. Otherwise, if you don't know, keep it blank, no issues. I have created a provision. If they want to use it, they can use it. Otherwise, simply they can go ahead. Okay. Next to reconciliation account. What is the GL account you are going to enter? No, make sure that reconciliation account must be exist in SAP system. How do you know? If you know, ask consultant. Ask consultant will provide you the list of GL accounts, reconciliation account for created for domestic, for vendor, foreign, all these things. Now I know the reconciliation account code. Okay, whatever I have created. So this is my recon account code. No, the same recon account code you have to provide here. Okay, provide here. Next, sort key. Sort key. What is the sort key? 001 posting date. If I go again, it is coming like this one. System not accept one. System not accept one. Okay, you have to enter 001. But I have entered 001. It's going. You know, right? How to convert this? You need to convert this into text format. How to convert? You know, right? Format cells. Okay, text format and upload it like this. You can do it. Okay, then you go and do it 001. See, now it will be same payment terms also same thing. Payment terms means what is payment terms? Key 00001. Again same issue here also. Now what to do? The same format, you copy it here and paste it here. Okay, then 0001 is my payment terms. Okay, then next one is check double and checkbox. Boss, it is not a value. How can I upload it into the Excel, into SAP? Okay, okay, keep one point in mind for note. For radio buttons, for checkboxes, you have to enter cross mark, capital X. The X mark you have to enter. Okay, for selection, no, it's not just a selection, right? It's not any value. For tick marks, radio buttons, checkboxes, you have to provide the cross mark in the Excel plot file. Okay, just note on that. For radio buttons, for radio buttons, for radio button and checkbox selection, for radio button and checkbox selection, for radio button and checkbox selection, we need to enter, okay, cross mark, okay, put the symbol, cross mark, X mark, put the X mark, caps letter X, X mark, okay, X mark, okay, in the plot file, for this one. Not star, you have to give caps in it. Okay? That you have to use star. Understand, no? So that's what it is. Okay? So what did I say? For radio buttons, check boxes, you have to enter the caps X mark. Okay? And now this is radio mark, I want to select it X. Next payment method, example C. Okay, see, this is one record. Similarly, I want to feed some test records. Similarly, I want to feed some test records. Some test records means example like this. I want to. Okay. I want to just drag like this. Okay, okay, na? Or you want to change Maratalli or Munna, different area, Bangalore, Hyderabad. If you want, you can change it. It's not a matter. See, even vendor codes are different. See, different codes. Even short keys also different. It will be very easy, no, for me to identify vendor master card. Forget about details. Okay, if whatever you enter, it will take system will take those details. Okay, reconnection account to postal code okay, but reconnection account will be a problem because same recon account you automated. Even the region codes also must be same. Okay, must be same. And what else should be same? Okay, oh, this one, na? This and all same, huh? This and all same, right? Okay, like this you can create it. Understand? Okay, na? There is no any restriction. Now, this is the way the file will come from user to consultant during the initial upload. Okay, see, I will check it. I will have a look. Okay, company code is properly maintained. Account group is also properly maintained. For example, customer master when foreign vendors need to upload, you know, then foreign vendor groups needs to be provided. Same format. You know, you can enter separate format. Okay. Now it's connected. Huh? One second. Clear?
Muted. Unmuted.
Yes. Okay. One second. I'll connect you. So if you see the output, you'll understand all these things. Okay, just wait for a few more minutes. Okay, you are going to see the output. Okay, it will be very clear.
System will check any duplicate.
Vendor must records. No, duplicate will not come. Okay,
No, already you have created a vendor, one vendor with the same data. If again, if the user provided the same data again in LSW,
Okay.
then will system check it?
No, first tell me, is it check? Is it system check manually when you create manually? First thing, if it works manually, it will work automatically also. It will not work
Muted.
manually.
Unmuted.
The external number range, then it will stop. All one master will already exist, no? It will stop. It will already exist like this. But internal means same number can be multiple times, no? System can recognize. It will give warning message. Boss, same information has been already copied under one master card. Do you want to go ahead or do you want to come back? Like this one option will come manually. So then this is the same option will not come here automatically when you do it. Okay. Very simple. Is it clear, right? Let me call her.
Muted. Unmuted.
Okay, keep it on mute. Let's go ahead. See, file is ready, right? Now file is ready. Now what to do? Once you receive the file, okay, just verify the data. Okay, yes, looks good, perfect, perfect. Okay, then what to do? Just go back. Before uploading data into LSW, okay, you need to delete this. Okay, if you want to keep it, no, you can keep the first technical name, but you have to delete this one. Understand? If you want to delete both, you can delete it. Okay, then based on that deletion, there is one selection is there inside. I'll show you what is the selection. Okay, now I have deleted the description. Okay, I kept only the technical name like this. Okay, keep the cursor here and double click on this like this. Okay, make sure there is no gap. Okay, there is no gaps. Okay, in the columns and rows. Okay, now what to do? You can copy like this, then convert this into text format. Okay, save as. Then you need to put here text tab delimited. Okay, text form Excel water data you have selected taken, right? This has to be converted into the Excel format. Okay, text format. You just give the naming conversion also same name SK01 tax delimited. Give the file path and save it. Okay, save it. You can close this option. Okay, you can close this. Okay, close this. Now file is ready. Okay, uploading file is ready. Go to your LSMW, or maybe if you want to have a look, you can go and have a look in the file how it is made again. Okay, perfectly it is updated. Don't worry about the positions. Okay, automatically system will take the tab wise. Tab means what? Field to field separation will be done through tabs wise. Just load it. Okay, go to your LSNW. Go to your LSNW. You are minimized, no? You are minimized in the sixth step. Okay, you are minimized at the sixth step, no? Ignore the sixth step. Directly go to the seventh step. Okay, select the seventh step. Specify files. I am going to specify the file which I am going to upload it. Execute it. Double click on the legacy data. Double click on the
Muted. Unmuted.
okay, minimize it. Huh? Mute. Okay, go here. So what did I say is double click on the legacy data PC content. Double click on this. So just give the title. What is the title? Randa master records upload. Okay, upload. Okay. So then give the file name. Text file you have to attach it. Okay, what is the file you have saved it? Xkg, this one, no? Copy this file, attach it, specify the file which you want to upload it. How separation done should be done? Field to field, tab wise it should be done. Okay, in case if you keep the names in the Excel file, see for example I have keep the names here, right? The technical names. Okay, then what I would suggest you here is select this checkbox. In case if you remove the technical names, keep the checkbox. Example, I have removed all the technical names. Okay, like this. I have removed it. Like this it is there. Only values. In that case, system will identify one by one field. Okay, here field order matches source by. Okay, if you keep the technical name, keep the here. Because now my suggestion is for you keep the technical names in the flat file format. Okay, and select the checkbox. Okay, then keep like this. Don't save it. Now my file is like this, okay, with the technical names. That is the reason I have chosen the first option. In case if I remove it, choose the second option. Okay, enter it. So file is already attached.
Muted. Muted. Unmuted.
Okay, Hetman error, no? Okay, na? Just minimize, keep this mute. Okay, so select tabulator option. You understand why I select the tabulator? Field to field, how it will be separated to tab wise. Okay, field names. Okay, rest of the details are same only. Okay, no need to do anything. Okay, what I have done, I just enter the description of the file step, then attach the file name and selected the tabulator, select the field name checkbox. Okay, don't select the checkbox. Okay, not required. So then press enter it. Okay, the file has been specified into the selection of the save it. Once it is done,
Unmuted.
Okay, there is some issue here. Okay, no problem. Okay, understand. Okay, hope you can hear me now. See, the file has been specified here. Then go to the next step. Automatically it will go next step. Okay, what is the next step? Assign files. Then execute it. Okay, see, the file is assigned automatically. In case it is not assigned, you need to assign like this. Okay, it is already assigned. Okay, simply save it. That's it. Next step is read data. From here onwards, user activity, right? ఏదైనా కొడు కావాలని చేస్తున్నాడు కదా.
Muted. Unmuted.
See here, specify files, assign file, read data. Read data means what? You know, how many records are going to be posted. System will read the data. Okay, example, read data. Okay, now it's okay. I know. Carry on. Don't worry. Okay, read data. See, read data means system is going to read all the records. Don't specify any number here. For example, there are thousands of records. Okay, if you can specify 1, 2, only 2 records will be read. Okay, I don't want to specify like this. I want the system to read entire, okay, all the records. Okay, just execute it. How many records you are going to load? I am going to load 20 records. Okay, go and check how many records you are trying to load in Excel file. 20. No, I am going to load only 15 records, right? Why 20 records have come? Okay, actually error. Okay, that is not correct result. Okay, error. Error means, you know why it will, that error will come. Okay, the flat file you want to capture the saved. There is space, some kind of space. Okay, na?
Muted. Unmuted.
Okay, we'll see. Huh? See, 20 records. Actually, I am trying to load 15 records. I am trying to load only 15 records. Why 17 and 20 records have come? Okay, now I'll just go and see here. Okay, is there any empty space? This is the last field, right? Keep the cursor here. Click on delete option. If there is any space, okay, empty, no, it will be deleted. Then save it. Okay, na? Then save it. Then close this. Now file is okay, right? Go back. Go back. Can you please tell me from where I need to do? File is not changing, no? Okay, no, file is not the same file. So I can go and read, execute the assign files. Assign files also same. So just only read data only.
Muted. Unmuted.
Okay, read data. Execute it. Execute it. So now 14 records. 14 records. 14 means including first two technical name is there, no? Just go and check. If there is any issue, you'll come to know that. First go and open the file. Okay, the file. Okay, instead of this one, I want you to open the Excel file. Okay, see total 15, including this. If you remove it, how many? 14 only. Okay, 14 records only I am loading. Okay, so that's the record. See, same number you have to have it. Okay, make sure you create the plot file properly without any space. Okay, na? How do you know space is there? Allah, put last cursor and press the delete button. All the space will be gone. Now go back. Okay, so done. Next, I want to see the records, how the system is taking into SAP. It's an optional step. It's not a mandatory step. For your information purpose, for cross check purpose. Okay, go and execute it. Okay, there are 14 records are there, right? If I don't specify any number, system will display all 14 records. If I specify 1 or 2, system will record only 2 records. Okay, don't specify any numbers. Okay, specify where there are thousands of records, no, then specify 1 or 2 sample purpose. No need to click all, no. Okay, now for cross check purpose, I want you to click on any line item like this. Okay, like this, and go and check it whether it is properly loading or not. Okay, company code, okay, field, okay, okay, next to postal code, okay, next to randomly, I'm just checking randomly. Okay, fine, perfectly loading. Okay, I will tell you the difference between read data and convert data. Okay, wait for 1 more minute. Okay, now perfectly loading. Okay, no issue at all. Now what to do? Convert data. Okay, you may get doubt what is convert data. Read data means as it is whatever you are putting into the SAP system, that is system will take this read out and display what is the value you are going to take it. Convert data means based on the conversion rules you specified it. Like example I told you, right, company in the source file I have updated company code 2000 uploading file. Okay, whereas in the SAP conversion rules I specified 1000. Okay. If I go and see the read data, display read data, which value will be displayed? 2000. Read data means input. Read data means whatever you are giving is the read data. Convert data means after conversion, based on the conversion rules you specified, what is the value will come, that will be displayed. 1000 will be displayed. That is the main difference between the read data and convert data. Okay, clear, right? Okay, now let's go to the convert data and execute it. But in this case, I have specified move. Move means what? As it is, it will convert it in this move. Okay, in case if you specify any constant values, you can specify. See 14, 14, 14 like this, it will be displayed. Okay, from here it is very user friendly. Execute only. Okay, next I want to see the how the values have been converted. Execute it. So make sure one entry is take one entry and make sure each and every entry has been properly feeding. Yes, properly feeding. No problem. Don't worry. 100% the records will load in the SAP system successfully. Okay, go back. Okay, not yet loaded. To be loaded. How to loaded? For loading the data, you have to create the batch input session. You have to create the batch input session. Execute it. See, you enter one name like this. Okay, this is batch input session name. Okay, automatically it has taken. Or if you want to enter any name, you can enter it. Okay, then execute it. Okay. I think it is clear, Ravi. You guys, you are clear, right? Anand, Amar, yeah. Okay, fine. See what happened? One batch input session was created with 14 records. Press enter it. Now let's go and execute the batch input session. Okay. After completion of the batch input session, then only master record will be created. If you have any doubt, no, first to go and check whether master records are loaded into SAP system or not. Go to my company code DTSL, okay, and enter it and enter it. Are there any master records? Only 3 which are created manually. Now I am going to upload thousands of records. After completion of this batch implementation, come and see here, thousands of records will be available here. Okay, this is the way I am bringing my customer data, vendor data from non-SAP to SAP system. How I am bringing? Collecting the inputs from non-SAP system, putting into the flat files and upload into the Excel sheet. Okay, don't think non-SAP system will be connected to SAP system to push the records all. Okay, this is not really all which we are going to do. Now let me complete this activity. Copy this, click on the process button. I told you there are multiple modes, 3 modes are there. Process, foreground to background, display errors. Okay, I have executed so many transactions, okay, one by one. Now since there are 14 records are there, which one you want me to process? Select. Okay, foreground means only for 10 records, no, for just to 10 minutes it will be done. Sorry, now only 10 seconds it will be finished. If it is a background means also within 2-3 seconds, 5 seconds it will finish it. Okay, that's up to you. Okay, more records are there, put in the background. If there are only 10 to 15, you want to see how it is loading now, select background. Okay, display errors means both are same. Display errors is background mode only. But what is the difference between display errors and background mode? I already told you. What did I say? For example, I am uploading 1 to 100 records. Okay, example, there is a problem at the third record. Okay, display error means, okay, background day. First two records will be posted smoothly and it will stop at the third record. However, the rest records are perfectly alright, so that will not be posted. Whereas in the background, no, okay, system will post all the records and filter it separately the problematic records. That is the main difference between the display errors and background modes. Okay, that's the main difference. Okay, na? Okay, so now I don't want you to choose display errors at all. Now either foreground or background. Okay, now foreground only 10 records. No, click on process button. See how the system is going to load the record. You can see here one by one. See how it's loading, automatically updated. Field to field mapping move, right? Rules are moved. One by one it's moving. See like this. See, key press enter for 2-3 seconds. Okay, all the records will be loaded successfully. See how it's loading. See 04. This is 05. Legacy vendor code is 5. Like this, there are 15 codes are there. All the records are loading automatically. If you get into background mode, you will not see. All you can go and see total records loaded. See how it's loading. Understand, right? This is the way you have to bring all the thousands of master records from non-SAP to SAP systems. Okay, first to prepare the files, format, and provide to users. Ask them to provide the inputs in the platform based on the legacy system details and upload the file into SAP system. So I have created the master record for all my vendors which I have in my legacy systems. So from tomorrow onwards, I will keep posting the transactions with this my vendor codes. Okay, na? This is the same way I want you to bring the vendor customers, GLs, assets, all from non-SAP to SAP systems. Okay, na? So tomorrow I will show you how to bring the transaction data for this. Okay, so one second. This is vendor. Customer, same thing. What is the prerequisite? If you know how to manually, that is enough. That is prerequisite. Okay, sample purpose I will show you customer master card also, asset master card also, GM master card also. Since I have given notes, no, it has taken some time. Okay, since I am not going to give any notes. Okay, I can finish it within 15 minutes. Assets, GLs, next customers. Within 15-20 minutes I can finish it. Okay, let us do complete the other topics also. Okay, then you can go and do it easily. See, done, successfully complete all the records. Now what to do? Okay, you go and check your master records. Next step is display. No need to know, it's there. Go and display vendor master record. Display vendor master records. Then you will come to know that how many master records have been created, all these things. See, select the drop down button. Enter your company code, press enter. See, all legacy means I have uploaded. Sample purpose, select any one of the record. Okay, and go and check the attributes properly you maintained or not. What else you record? See how I created. Otherwise you have to create manually. For example, Ajit is there in my legacy system. Okay, one vendor code. I need to copy details manually. Go to XK01. Ajit, where he is located, what is his PAN number, what is his TAN number, like this I need to do it. Now it's very easy, no? In single shot I could upload all the records. Okay, you understand at least concept of this LSW, how it is useful in your organization tomorrow. When it is useful during the migration time, cutover activity time, it will be useful for you. Okay, understand? Not only in the implementation part, even supporting part also. Okay, there are 100 random master cards that need to be created manually. My user is not interested, so she requested me, okay, to create one plot file. I can provide the existing LSW which is created during implementation, or else I can create one new one, provide her template. Okay, what she will do from 7th step onwards. Okay, specify first, execute to specify execute like this. Okay, she no need to create entire LSW from the beginning to all this thing. One time activity, that is first step to 5th step is one time activity. Okay, done by consultant. Okay, understand, right? So I am going to show you one more important point also. When you create the LSW, has system create any transport request? No. First of all, do you know in which system this LSW will be created? Production development or quality? Development, we never do it down. Okay, first quality. Quality means if you don't have production system, okay, pre-production system, you can do quality. But I have production system, right? In that pre-production client is there. So I will create this LSW in the quality or pre-production system. I will upload the data like this first to mock cutover in these files. After completion of the data, successful completion, then I will do same thing in production system. Okay, before going to load the data into production system, you have to first load in the testing client or maybe pre-production systems. Understand? If you don't have production system, pre-production system, then you can upload into the quality client itself. Okay, the testing, integration testing, whatever. Otherwise, separate client. based on your landscape. Based on your landscape, okay, you need to do it. And now what I wanted to tell here is how to move LSNW from one client to another client. Example, you know the landscape first of all. In case, okay, this is your organized structure. No? See, this is your landscape. I have created my LSNW example here, quality system. In that case, it will be available in all the clients in quality. If I create it here, then it will be available on all the clients. But example, let us say assume I have created this LSNW here, quality. Now this is my production system. I want to upload the records here. Before going to upload records here, first I have loaded here. Okay, successfully uploaded all the records, master record, transit records. I want to move it here, no? I want to move to data into this system. This is my ultimately, this is my production system. So do I need to create once again the LSNW? Alright, then how to do it? Transfer request was not generated. Transfer request was not generated. Then how to bring it? Okay, best practice is import to and export method. Import to and export method. Okay, we need to use and bring the LSNW from here to and import it to here. From export and import it. Okay, how to do? I am going to show you. Okay, first go to your LSNW. Okay, he is asking, by mistake I have uploaded 5 wrong master records. Okay, what to do? Okay, you know how to delete it manually, vendor master record. The same logic, go and apply it manually and delete it. Okay, no other option through LSNW. Understand, right? But in case if you post any transaction, it is not possible to delete it. But you haven't posted any transactions, right? Then it is possible to delete it. By using the OBR2 transaction code, you can delete it. How to delete, you know? Go to OB. OB R2. Okay, this is the master record. Before going to delete here, go to first to XK02 and set the deletion indicator. Okay, set the deletion indicator and select delete customer vendor master record. Whatever code you have created, select this company code. Select only the company code and specify the particular company code. Example. Okay. Then you need to select the checkbox and execute it. First to tile mode remove. No, vendor. Okay, vendor details. Okay, like this. Where GL vendor customer, this is the same place. Okay, if you want to delete any vendor master card, customer master card, okay, this is the place where you can delete it. Okay, na? OBR2. Okay, OBR2. But make sure before going to perform this activity, you must have performed the deletion indicator in the vendor master card. Okay, customer master card general confusion. Otherwise, system cannot recognize it. By selecting this, system recognize that. Okay, try it. Okay, I'll show you later if you can't do it. Now what to do? Let's go ahead. Now I would like to show you how to import the LSNW, and export. Okay, I'll show you. Where did you create it? I have created this LSNW here, quality system. Example, perform the data. It works very perfectly. Okay. Now I want to load the same records into my production system. So do I need to create LSNW? Answer is no. We don't need to create LSNW. Then how it will come here? Transfer request was not generated. Okay. You may get doubt. Boss, if there is option here, you can go and create transfer request. But this is not the best practice to create the LSNW. Okay. You have to use the import and export option. Okay. First you export it. Okay. So go to your LSNW, enter project to object to, then go here, extras and export. Okay, export project. Then enter the project name. Press enter it. In this project, I have created these many LSNWs. Okay, for example, in this project you might have created so many, right? You don't want all. You want only few. Then you can choose the one which you want to select it. Okay, like the position button, all these things. Okay, you can select it. For example, you want to bring only this one, no? You want to select like this. Click on the select option. Like this, you can always select no problem, select option. Then from menu, or maybe you can use this option, export option. Okay, done. Wherever you want to save, you can give the file path. You can specify the LSNW, all these things, save it. Okay, save it. Like this, you have to export the LSNW from the source system. Okay, now go here, This is the file, right? Double click on this. Don't blindly upload this into the target system. Okay, you just double click. There is change, ECC, this is my quality system name. My production system name is example PEC. Put here PEC. What is the client? My production system client is example 100. You change these these two settings. System name needs to be changed. System ID needs to be changed. Okay, example like this, you save it. Okay, change it, example, save it. Then go and log on to your production system. If there is some product DEC, PEC, the system will select like this and go and log into LSW. Okay, go and log into SAP system. Then go to your LSW transaction code. Okay, your screen comes like this now. Then from menu, go to and import object. Whatever object you see on desktop, right? Where is that? This is the one, no? This is the one, right? Just double click and simple. Automatically, whatever LSW created there, it will come here. So, what is the change? What is the point you need to observe? That system ID, system properties needs to be changed. But not only here, maybe in any system. For example, maybe you want to upload the same file you want to upload in your system. No? Just enter your system ID, system name, and upload it as a list. Anywhere you can upload it. For example, to copy this file, go to your system, in your personal system. Okay, then change the ID number, password, the system number and system name, and upload it. It will be created automatically. Automatic LSW structure, everything will be created. Okay, upload, because table level it is going to be loaded. This is the best practice. No one will move the LSW from one system to another system through transport request. The best practice is import to export method. Okay, na? End to end, now you understand very clearly. One process. Okay, now I want you to do practice one post one master card, then do more practice. Okay, I will give you some exercise also. What kind of exercise? I want you to upload vendors, customers, GLs, assets. First one try, second try testing. Okay, try to upload the try to change some values. Example, for GL point of view, try to change the field shares groups. Example, from vendor point of view, try to change the payment terms, or maybe reconciliation accounts, or something, or maybe you want to enter PAN number you want to change it, or anything, not only for creation, change. And third thing is try to upload the external vendors. External vendors means now I created all the internal vendors. Now I want you to create one external group and create the vendor separate file format. It is not required. Okay, that's one thing. Okay, like this, do more practice. Okay, much practice on more scenarios. Then you will become perfect.
In real time, this LSW migrated to get a legacy process. So in this case,
One second, he is asking one doubt. One second. So while uploading bank related information, first we need to create the vendor in SAP, okay, or while related system will create it. So first we need to create vendor information, right? Okay, then you need to upload it. Okay, all these things. So configuration setting needs to be exist first to before going to upload the master records. Okay, then only you can upload. Otherwise, not possible. So if you want to enter the vendor master record, just upload it. Clear or not? Or you're asking something different. Bank account details. Okay, I'm okay, correct. Bank account details. IBAN, right? Okay. So for example, IBAN and all, see, very simple. If you know how to do it manually, you will understand. That is the basic funda. So IBAN means it is international bank account number, right? So you can enter here IBAN number when you enter vendor master record. Example XK02. I forgot to enter IBAN number. Now I would like to enter it here. So just go to your bank details. Okay, you can enter it now. During the creation itself, you can enter. See whatever details you are going to enter here, country, the bank key, bank account number. See, for example, if I enter something like this, will it accept? Okay, it is accept means you can enter it. Okay, see, IBAN means what it says. See, it is asking bank key. Okay, this and all, make sure bank key must have been created in the system already. Okay, otherwise it will give you error message like this. See, bank key doesn't exist. So first make sure bank keys must have been created in the system, then you can enter it here. Otherwise, you may have to fill all the details. Okay, that's not the correct way. Then IBAN also. IBAN means here. Okay, first you fill up these details. I will show you. See, IBAN. So IBAN means it is not possible to enter its country code. One formula, one logic is there. Okay, the combination, country code, account number, bank key, one formula based on that you are supposed to enter it. If you enter whatever you enter it, see, it will accept or not. See, country doesn't exist. See, all these things must be exist. Just IBAN. See, what is IBAN? Example, country, IN, or house bank is example SBI. So the account number is SBI one. Okay, the number, first number. Okay. For SEPA payments is mandatory. See, IBAN is incorrect. So that means what? So make sure your IBAN you enter properly. Okay, based on your account code. So that means what? Your bank details must have been exist in the system before going to maintain vendor MasterCard. Sorry. So what are configuration required? Okay, you make sure you already in place. Then you can create it. If it is accepted manually, then it will accept LSNW also. That's what I can say. Understand, right? Simple line answer. Okay. So this is the what. Okay. Make sure your bank all everything must be existed. So this is for change point of view. You can do it. First creation, then change it. So any specific doubts you have? Okay. You can do block everything. You can do it. Not only this one. Okay, now I have shown, right. Now I would like to upload the which one? Shall I show you asset master data uploading, legacy asset master data uploading? Legacy asset master data uploading I am going to show you. Vendors customer GL pointers very easy, you can do it. Okay, yeah, aram se. A legacy asset master data a little bit different. I would like to show you because tomorrow interview they'll ask you, have you involved in any cutover activity? You say yes. Can you please tell me how did you upload the vendor master cards? Okay, you will say how you upload the asset master data. I will show you. What is the transaction code? You know, AS91. AS01 is for what? There are two things. There are two things. During the implementation time, I need to bring the thousands of master records from non-SAP to SAP is AS91. Save it. Done. My business is going smoothly. Okay. Now I have purchased 20 asset master records. Some different assets. I want to create a master record for those assets. Then AS01. Understand the right difference? See, I am during the migration to implementation time, I have thousands of master record in my non-SAP system. To bring those assets, I need to bring total value of the asset to APC value and network value, all these things. For that purpose, we need to use AS91. Okay, in the supporting projects where you have hundreds of master records needs to be created manually into SAP system. Only master record, not with values, only master records. In that case, AS01 is the sufficient. Okay, na? Clear, right? Now I would like to show you how to upload the non-SAP master record, asset master record into SAP system. It's very, very important. If you go for any interview, they keep asking you. So how did you upload the asset master data from non-SAP to SAP systems? Understand, right? Let us see how to do it. Same. It is there in the same recording. I'll provide to you. Okay. Same. Transaction code. First understand how to create manually. If you don't know how to create manually, you cannot. There is no use of going for LSW. First, I'll show you how to do it manually. Transaction code is AS91. Transaction code is AS91. Okay, like this. Okay. Before going to if you want to create, if you want to know the path also, I will tell you. Okay. If you want to tell you path also, I'll show you. It will be under SPR outside. Asset accounting. Next one is this is the path. Okay, pathwise if you want to go, this is the transaction code. AS91 is the transaction code. Okay, if you want to know, I will show you. Okay, I'll give you the business case also, how to do it. Okay, this AS91 is the transaction code. See, this is the path. Okay, now what to do? First, before going to upload, no, you have to first set the parameters. Okay, date specifications. Okay, when you are going to come live. Okay, live we are going to come in the mid of the era. end of the year, we are coming to SAP system. Then you need to specify the cutoff date here. What is your company code? GTSL. So your legacy system data should be prior to this date. Your legacy system date, okay, you need to enter calculation date, no? The date must be prior to this date, or maybe the same date. Okay, it should not be after, beyond this one. Okay, keep this point. How did you go to this one? See, where did you specify the date parameters? You need to specify it. Okay, then specify the asset transfer date. Make sure what is the date is entered here properly or not. It is, this is the one. And now keep this transaction like this. First let me create manually, not through LSW. First let's create manually. Transaction code is AS91. What is your asset class? This is my asset class. This is my company code. These two tabs are your very familiar. Same way you go and create it. No change. Okay. Just go and create it like this. Okay. Go and enter like this. Okay. What is the meaning? Legacy asset example 01. Your asset capital date is then now it should be 31st March 2016. Okay, if you enter current date, you will not accept. It should be before takeover date or equal to takeover date. Now time dependent. See what are the mandatory fields are there. You fill up all the mandatory fields. Okay, next to depreciation areas. Whatever method you are going to follow now, Z001 and 5 years, 6 months. Okay, date also 31st 2016. Okay, like this enter it. So far, okay, yes, correct. This is the way you are supposed to, and this is the way you generally create asset master account, no? Same way. But apart from these two segments, one is master data segment, another depreciation data segment. Okay. Now there is one more additional tab is called data takeover values. Just click on this takeover. Okay. If you click on the data takeover, okay, 10 years back in Oracle system, I purchased this asset master account 2 lakh rupees. Okay. Okay. Now for 10 years depreciation almost we have completed 1,50,000 rupees. Now this is net book value. When I load this data into SAP system, I want APC value 10 years back. Okay, and I want the depreciation value so far posted, and I need the net book value. These three things needs to be bring into SAP systems and save like this. This is manually. Like these thousands of records I have it. Then what to do? Then go for LSW. Understand first how to create LSW? I told you clearly, boss, in asset accounting still there are some topics we have left. So like this I am covering. Now I shown you how to create the LS legacy asset master record in the SAP systems. Okay, let us do same thing through LSW. Thousands of master records are there in my plot file. I am going to load. Very simple. Go here. Okay, asset accounting. Description is here. Create asset accounting. Okay, next one is what is this one? Legacy asset na legacy AS91 transaction is legacy asset master data load. Okay, enter it. Then execute it. Okay, see how many steps are there. Now first step executed. This is the first step. Go here. Okay, keep the cursor here. Click on recording method. Recording is example here. Okay, AS91, or maybe you can enter here legacy. Okay, the description is legacy asset master data load. Now what is the transaction code? Yes, like the same structure, right? Are you observing any difference between the LS and the vendor master data, customer asset master data? No, just only T codes are changing. So now you enter the description, company code, plus you enter it. Okay, description is here, legacy asset to example 02. Okay, and asset data date is okay. So this one. Okay, I told you how to go and check it. Okay, if you go to date parameters in asset accounting, you will come to know this. What is the date? Is the cutoff date. Then go here, enter your 2000 and come here. Okay, 2000. Then my useful life is totally okay now 8 years. Okay, 3 months. Yes. Okay, like this you need to enter it. Go to takeover values, asset takeover values example 3 lakh rupees, and accumulated depreciation is almost 2,60,000 rupees. Depreciation amount has been used it, and net book value 3,000, and save it. That's it. Recording has been done, right? Now what else fields are enabled? Okay, I enter the data. Those fields will be enabled. Let me go and click on default all button. Save it. Go back. Okay, go back. Now assign that recording with the AS91. Okay, example, save it. automatically here steps will be adjusted. Then structure execute, keep the cursor here, description is here, AS91, okay, description, another description is here is legacy asset data, example, save it, nothing, just a structure. I need to maintain the field names, no, before going to maintain field names I told you go to object overview, go to table button, download the data into Excel. See, spoon feeding level I have covered first master record. Now I am just going and since you already familiar. Okay, so spreadsheet. Okay, enter the file name. Description is here AS91 like this and generate the file. Okay, then go back and open your file and delete all the rows including T code. Then simply save it. Don't make any changes. Just delete it and go ahead. Okay, do like this. Okay, go back. Now go to LSW. Do back arrow 2 times. Okay, execute it. Keep the cursor here. From menu, source fields, copy fields, upload it, enter it, and choose the AS91 format. Where is that? All fields will be enabled like this. Copy it. Okay, go back. Okay, fourth structure, this is already done automatically, just simply save it. Okay, execute fields. Okay, from menu, auto field mapping, keep the cursor here and click on. See how much time it take? Just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Same kind of content I'll bring to for you also. If you learn LSW from me, you should be in position to create any kind of master record. Rasti mein sawal. Okay, I'll make you to create any kind of vendor master, custom master, GL asset, whatever it is. Okay, I'll make you to upload in easy manner within short term. Okay, na? Then simply save it. Done. So seventh step. Before going to seventh step, you have to be ready with your file format. This will take time to 5 minutes time. Okay, that's it. Now what should I do? Can you please guide me? Okay, two rows you need to create it. Copy the fields. Paste special, yes. Okay, enter it. Copy this. Paste special. Transpose it. Okay, na? See, if you don't know all these things tomorrow, how will you migrate your non-SAP? See, you will configure the system perfectly. You will test it. Okay, you will resolve the defects during the testing by your users, everything. But what about my existing data? end-to-end implementation is what? You are not only collecting the information, documentation, design and testing. Migration also one of the part, right? So now I am going to cover this activity. Understand, at least you understand the concept why it is required. So do it. And now delete all these things. Keep the cursor here. And now whatever inputs you are supposed to enter it. If you don't know, okay, come here and see in the AS91. What is the asset class you want to use? You have to enter the asset class. Okay, all the asset class must have been created in SAP system before going to prepare this file. Otherwise, no need to. It's a system will have to accept it. And now, company code is DTSL. Asset description. No, I want to enter legacy asset. Okay, legacy 1, 2, 3. Like this, I want to enter it for reference purpose. Inventory number. Inventory number means that the system inventory number. Asset cap in there to 31/3/2016. Business area, example 2000. Depreciation key Z002 or Z0 whatever it is. Brand new useful life 5 years. Periods 3 months. Okay, depreciation calculation date in SAP system. Total value when it was purchased. Okay, total value. This is nothing but okay APC value. APC value. This is nothing but accumulated depreciation. Net book value, that's minus calculation, system automatically can understand. Okay, now my value is here 6 lakhs when I purchase. Now 4 lakhs 5,000 50,000 rupees already consumed. Okay, now like this you prepare 2 or 3 records. Like this you prepare 2 or 3 records. Okay, like this. Enough, right? Okay, now 1 to 4. Here is at least 1 to 5. 1 to 6. Inventory number like the dates here. This is 1000. This is 2000. This is 1000. Say for example, this is job 001, which must be exist in the system. Planned useful life 6, 10 is 6. Okay, 7, 10, okay, 6, 5, 4. Okay, remaining details same. 6 lakh kada, say 7 lakh 50. Here is 50. Here is 16 lakhs. Here is 3 lakh 48. Okay, now okay na? Like this you create one file. Okay, then what to do? Keep the cursor here. Okay, you can delete this one. See how I'm doing. Okay, make sure there is no any space. Capture it properly. If you're good at expert, if you're good expert in the Excel, within few minutes it will be completed. Huh? You need to convert it into text format. Okay, just give the file name same like same thing AS91 and save it. Okay, save it. Okay, save it. Then if you want to open it, you can go and open and make sure. Okay, there is no space. Where is the last record? This is the last one, no? Huh? Don't worry, some boss it is moved for like this. Don't worry, system can easily understand based on the tablet. Okay, this is the last amount. No? I would like to put cursor here and delete it. Delete it. There is no any space. Save it. Now go to LSNW. Okay, now this is the same LSNW. Okay, specify files. Execute. Double click on the legacy price file content. Okay, description is here. Legacy asset master data load upper row, attach the file. Okay, attach the file tabulator. Since I keep the file city field names and technical names, select this option. Okay, enter it, then save it. From now onwards very easy. Okay, first to specify the files, then I have assigned the files. Okay, with my recording. Okay, done it. Now next one is I want to read the data. Okay, see how many records are going to load. 4 records. I want to display whether it is read properly or not. Okay, display read data. Okay, randomly click on this. It's perfectly, it's going on this. Okay, it's not going perfectly. Inventory number, I have entered something different. Why system is taken 4? I have entered 4 or something different.
Number 4, 3, what is
But where is the rest of the number? In this case, go and check this file, source file. Go and check the source file. Where is that? Huh?
length is 1.
Length 1. Maybe length 1 by mistake I enter wrong one. Okay, no problem. Understand. Okay. Invent indicator. Not invent. Indicator means like each. Okay, like that you need to enter. Okay. Okay, by mistake. No issues. Okay, leave it. Go back. Maybe execute it. Okay, done. Maybe that there will get error, I think. The same 4 must be exit in the system, otherwise it will give error. It will give error message. I know that. Okay. I know. Okay. The same is going like this. I will do one thing. Why you want to face error? I'll do one thing. I will open this with Excel. See, inventory number. No, I'll keep this with blank. There is no rule you have to enter it. No? There is no rule you have to enter it, right? Then keep the cursor here. Now it's upload this one. Okay, upload this file. Okay. Now go back from read. Okay, because same file, right? Read data. Okay, 4 records. Okay, display read data. See, inventory blank. Okay, like this you can go ahead. Convert data. Okay, execute it. Okay, display convert data. I want to see this randomly whether it's loading. Okay, it's loading properly. No problem. Go back. I want to create the batch introduction to execute it. Okay, execute it. So one record, 4 records with one batch input. I want to load it. Okay, select like this. Okay, either execute background, foreground, whatever ground you like it, you can do it. See how it's loading. You can see. You can watch it how it's loading. Okay. 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 Super. Okay. And excellent. One record loaded means no problem. Okay. That means one record or 1000 it doesn't matter. Okay. Same way, rest of the records also will be loaded. In case you any stuck up, no, because of the inputs you entered in the source file. See, done like this. Okay, na? Okay. What is the observation you have to do it? How in master record I have uploaded no different assets, but it is not at all integrated with the GL. I have assigned reconciliation account, right? I have assigned reconciliation A190. I have assigned reconciliation account, plant and machinery account. That doesn't have any value. There is no any impact on that value. When you upload the asset values into SAP system, it will not impact on your ledger balance, GL balances. Then he may get doubt, boss, my assets are having values, my GL account zero value. Then what to do? You have to perform another transaction, okay, to bring the data into this one. Again, he may get one more doubt. Boss, you told me asset reconciliation account or asset once GL account created as a reconciliation account, can I go and post the transactions? Can I go and post direct transaction reconciliation account? No, but my asset is a reconciliation account. Then what to do? What to do is how to bring the data to the asset account. I am going to cover in the cutover activities. We have one topic in the real-time scenarios, cutover activities. There I will cover that one. How to bring it. Okay. Same thing. You do practice. Okay, na? So once you go home now, okay, I am going to share the document by end of the today. Not now immediately. Okay. By end of the today I will share it. Okay, you do practice before you come tomorrow's class. Okay, thoroughly. Random MasterCard, Asset MasterCard, Custom MasterCard, GL MasterCard. First to perfect. After that, make some changes like uploading TAN numbers, VAT numbers, changing the payment terms, payment modes, all different. Okay, then tomorrow I'll show you how to upload the transaction data for this vendor MasterCard system. Okay, na? Okay, see you guys. Thank you. Bye bye.
Sir. Sir, on doubt.